Yeah, good morning, people right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. We're going to talk about the video that is trending. A lot of people like to share bad videos, and which is very, very wrong. We have our brother who's going to join us right now to talk about this, Stephen Iramato, who's going to talk about the situation that is still going on. If we have to look at it holistically, the artifact is where a lot of people are not actually hiding themselves to throw mud at the palace. From day one, when I started talking on this particular issue, the same time I was shouting, we have all the video on our channel, that no one should hide under the name of this artifact to talk anyhow to our palace or to the governor. Although not everybody likes it. A lot of people try to call into my show to portray their anger on my own show. I say, no. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to voice out your opinions. But you don't have every right to insult anybody on my own platform. It's a policy that everyone must follow. A lot of people are, talking over this issue. A lot of people have a platforms. You can call into their own show and do that. Look what is going on now. If like the way we started talking about it from day one, everyone listened, I'm not sure we're going to get here. But look what is going on right now. This is absolutely wrong. We cannot continue like this.
It's 8 hours.
To even start from, the artifact that everyone is fighting for right now is still in Germany. The artifact is still right there. For me, every move still based on contemplation. Germans might just change their mind tomorrow and say, okay, we thought we were going to bring it to Nigeria. We've changed our mind. Why are we fighting now? Who is behind this fight? It's a very big question. Who is behind this fight? Meanwhile, let's listen. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Good morning, Mommy Diaspora, for joining us this morning. Let's listen to our brother.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is me, your brother, your friend, Human Steven on the show. It's going to be a very fast one right now. I came across a video this morning, about this guy, Imajoka, and vomiting what I can't really explain. I want to just make a very quick one to these people. Now, whatever politics you play should have a limit. Okay, guys. Politics of ethnicity is one thing we don't tolerate, and you all know quite all right as a Benin man. Despite our religion in Christianity, our adventure to Christianity, but we still respect our traditional institution, which are Oba, the Oba of Benin, the Omanoba Ndokwa Bolo, Oba Ewari II, is the head of that very particular traditional institution. We see the Oba of Benin. I don't know that I see the Oba of Benin as a representative of the Benin people. So he's the head, he's the grand patron, is the father of the Benin. That is why anyone who actually, throw his or her mouth to the palace of the Oba of Benin, or to the man who is sitting on the throne of the ancient Benin kingdom, the Benin people do not actually take it very lightly. Despite that, this young guy also really supported Obaseki during the election time. He did all he could do for the Obaseki to win the election. That does not give him the right to speak in such, a very disrespectful manner to the person and the palace of the Benin Kingdom. And I want to say, Imajoka, I've not met you in person, but I think during the time of the election, we work hand in hand for the government of Obaseki to come into power. Now, having done that, that does not give you the right to say things the way you just say it, in the video that I couldn't even watch it. I just had to watch about 5 minutes of that very, very idiotic video. I will call it that. I'm not going to insult you as a person, because it will be downgrading for me to see me exchanging words with you. I want to say, my brother, you have to do another video and apologize to the palace and the entire Benin Kingdom, because if you insult the Oba, you've just insulted the father of the Benins, and every Benin man have been insulted, including the Obaseki that you think you are fighting for. The Obaseki family, the Obaseki themselves, they are a subordinate of the kingdom of Benin. The great-grandfather of Obaseki was a chief, a high-ranking chief in the palace of the Benin people. They say an Obaseki today in the palace of the Oba of Benin. So I don't know what you guys want to gain from what you do. Like I said in my video that I did a few days ago, there are many Sako fans who is following Obaseki that is not actually telling our governor the truth, because of what they are going to benefit from him. Every one of them is working tirelessly for what they are going to gain from the government of Obaseki, not what Obaseki will do for the Edo people. So that is why they are ready to go an extra mile to insult anybody insultable, all because they want to make themselves relevant in the political cycle of Edo State. Every youth today want to go into power in order for them to make so much money. I think that is all. That is just all about what Imajoka, or Joker, whatever they call him, did in that very idiotic video that is trending on the social media. You do not insult the caliber of the King of Benin. Even His Royal Highness, the Enoje of Oromi, will not dare insult the palace. Not to talk of you, a nobody, to have such infantry in talking to the king of Benin Kingdom in such a useless manner. I don't do saga, but when a man begins to insult my parents, I, as a man, need to stand up and defend my parents without not asking questions. You have no moral obligation. You have no moral right of whatsoever to refer to the King of Benin in whatsoever manner. First and foremost, the artifact that was stolen was not stolen from the Esha land. The artifact that was stolen from the palace of His Royal Majesty. So therefore, he had every right to demand for the return of the artifact to his palace. It is his constitutional and traditional right. I don't know what is wrong with you guys. Do not pitch the Asian people against the Edo people. I remember when my brother made a statement about the Asian people, I also came out and said, bros, this was wrong. He said nothing wrong in his video, just because the Asian people feel spited, just because the Asian people feel insulted. Many of us from the Benin speaking Edo people, came out and supported you guys. And I expected the same thing to have happened today. I remembered many of the Edos on social media were on you guys' side. That man in Majoka or in Majoki needs to be called to order. Because he's biting more than he can chew. No man born of a woman insult the balance of the Benin Kingdom and go scot-free. I think a word is enough for the wise. I don't give a hoot about who sent you. I don't give a hoot about what you intend, gaining from that very stupid video you did. If you want popularity, you don't dare go to the father of all. If you don't respect your kings in your kingdom, we do respect us in our own kingdom. That's why we are very careful how we speak when it concerns the Oba or the palace. Because our Oba is a representative of the gods and the God in Edo State. That's how we seem to be. Very stupid of you, my brother. If you want position, bros, go meet the governor. Let them give you position. Don't use the palace to shine. It's not going to be good with you, my brother. It's not going to be good. If we face, listen, you know quite right that as far as the entire Edo is concerned, 90% of the people on social media are from Benin. And out of that 90%, 99% of us do not play with the palace. We do not play with the palace. So, guys, please be very, very careful. If you talk stupidly, you can say it to people you want to say it to. But do not, in your life, as long as you live, ever raise that your smelling, sticking, guttered mouth to the person of the Oba of Benin, or the ancient royals too of the Benin Kingdom. If you saw the Oba, you insulted everybody in Benin, everyone. We are having problems today with the Kano and IPOB. It's because of the way a man and some of them speaks about our king. You guys need to stop all this trash you are doing. It's really getting some of us pissed off already. How many Benin man you've seen insulting any king? How many? How many of us have you seen insulting any king in any part of Nigeria? How many of us? We don't do that because we value our king. I don't know what's wrong with some of you. Just raise your mouth insulting the palace, insulting the Oba of Benin, as if it's your mate. If you find popularity, you don't go find your popularity. Now how about you want to shine? Guys, I'm really very pissed off right now. Because this morning when I was watching, Abbas video, when it was talking about this incident, I just watched it. I just moved on. Then I started to go and actually look for the video, and that's the reason why Abbas was bitter this morning. Because when Abbas called him a madman, I was like, why will Abbas call him a madman? But when I actually watched the video, that guy is worse than a madman. He's worse than a madman. And I just know who they give some of these people power. No, my brother. So please, guys, I will never play that. Never play with that idiot video. I can't even play it. I can't even play such a video. It can never happen. I'm only just, replying him to understand that we might, because if we face him, if me face him, he go wrong, come up for social media. During the election, many of us just decided to work together just to make sure that Obaseki wins. Don't instigate the palace against Obaseki. Don't instigate Obaseki against the palace. If Obaseki is trying to do what, and the palace is saying this, those have already told Obaseki, this is the way we should go, and he has agreed. Why is a non-Benin man not interfering into an issue that has nothing to do with them? You don't be Benin man. Do not thief your property. Obaseki na Benin, the Oba na Benin, Obaseki na Oba Pekin. Why are you guys, crying more than the bereaved? My people, nobody they worry these people self. Listen, I don't even blame this. Anyways, I blame some of us who gave some of these idiotic elements, the privilege, the opportunity to talk, to our king the way they want. Please, guys, whether you're an Igbo man, a Yoruba man, a Shekiri man, I don't care who you are. I want to beg you guys, draw a line. There should be a limit you will go. Some of us are not going to take it lightly with anyone again who dare, for whatsoever reason, throw his gutted mouth to the ancients too of the Benin Kingdom. And for that guy who is in Germany, who is giving some of these people the effrontery to do what they are doing, my brother, I will not call your name, my brother. I want to advise you today. Make you soft pedal on your stupidity and nonsensical attitude. Because you have to understand something. You are in another man's land. And you're not there, you go die put. Okay? Now there you go die put. You know ever come home. That one also it was in France or wherever. Please, any video I watch, somebody insult the palace with only one word, I don't care who the person is. I promise you. Any video you see, anybody just make a reference, a very derogatory reference to the palace of the Benin Kingdom. Please send a video to me on Messenger. If I watch the video, I will come all out for 1 month for that idiot. Every day of my life, for 1 full month, I will come out for that idiot. But don't let the catch you now. If you know show, now make God punish one person, make one person mistakenly insult the palace again, and make her see the video. If we do not get respect for our king, we have so much regard for our own. It's a father figure to us. If you guys don't value your own king, we do value our own. To us, the Benin people, our king is words are laws to us. No matter who you are, no matter the religion you believe in. It is only in Africa that I see that people don't respect the traditional institutions anymore. Go to Europe where most of you lives in. Their kings are still adored. trauma to this point. Their kings are still adored to this point. Our own, we trauma to them because we believe in one very stupid, idiotic, beliefs of the white man. But the white man respect their tradition more than the other thing, but they bring down your tradition. You accept it because you are stupid as the white man. If you think, guys, that our tradition is worthless and useless, why are they keeping our artifacts? Why are they refused to return those artifacts back to us? If they don't know that those artifacts miss a lot, it has so much value, so much regard to them. You sit on them because you want to get views, then you can use your battle trend. At least if I insult Alba Benina, many people come to watch me, I will make money from YouTube. Lazy, hopeless set of people. You can't continue insulting the palace. For what reason? I'm again, Mark John. I'm a pastor. That does not mean I will allow people to insult my father. The pastorship does not make me to keep quiet when one guy is insulting my father. My being a pastor does not mean the palace or the Oba is no more the royal head of the Benin Empire. This is where we make mistakes sometimes. We think because you are not a Christian, then anything has to do with your tradition and culture, it becomes barbaric. It is a lie. Most of the things you do today in Nigeria that is being imported from Europe are actually their tradition. It's not in the Bible. Prove to me in the Bible where you have a white wedding. Prove it to me. Or what you have in the Bible is bride price being paid. On 2 occasions that it happened in the Bible where someone got married, it was bride price that was being paid. But the British who brought Christianity to us, inculcated that very particular doctrine of white wedding into the Bible, into the doctrine that we copy today. The Queen of England is the head of the Church of England. She's not a Christian, but she's the head of the Church of England. That is their tradition. The King of Sweden is the head of the church of the Swedish church. That is the head of the church. Most of you have not even read the Bible. Most of you guys have not even read the Bible. Go study the Bible. I have read the Bible over and over and over again. The Bible said respect constituted authority. God makes kings in his time. Before the coming of Christ, the kings were actually the representative of God here on earth. In Israel, that shows they have a very, very, formidable responsibility to their constituencies. If you don't know today why there is so much problem in Nigeria is because the kings, the rulers have been so much, delegated to the background that the government takes over. Before now, the community is controlled by the immediate people. Who are the kings? The Enoges, the Aljonweres. They help to make sure, they fight on to make sure that things work the way it ought to work, guys. So my being a pastor does not mean I have to keep quiet and allow someone insult my father. It doesn't make sense. Go just watch the video. You know why some of us are bitter. Jesus insulted people in the Bible. Jesus instead of people in the Bible. American Mark, if your own biological father is a native doctor, will you say that is no more your father? If your father is a native doctor or your father is not born again, will you say such a man is no more your father? My brother, sometimes when we are talking, we reason beyond our myopic thinking. My father died as an unbeliever. Yet I still respect him till today. He brought me to this world. The palace of the king is the progenitor of the Bini race. So despite my father is serving idol does not mean I will allow anyone to insult him. So I don't even know what you people believe about your Christianity anyways. Because the malpicness of Christianity today is so much disgusting that some of us just want to say the African Christianity is fake. Okay? You can't change anyone, God does. That's why I say you people don't even know, you don't know the Bible. You can't change anyone, God does the changing. So you have to get that clear, guy. So please, Imajoki, whatever your name is, I want to do a video. Retrieve that very particular video you just made. Apologize to the palace of the Oba. Apologize to his Royal Majesty, the Oba Bini, and apologize to the Bini people for that stupid, uncalled for video that you did a few days ago. I want to say again, I want to make it a sound warning to everyone. If you want to trend, do not trend with the palace of the Bini Kingdom. It's a no-go area from now onward. Thank you guys. I need to run. I just have to come in. When I saw the video, I couldn't hold it up. You see, I'm in my car. I just have to park somewhere and I quickly just do a very quick one. I want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you much, very guys, for coming up. And I'm going to keep you people abreast as much as I can while I'm just running around town to see the much I can do. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. See you later in the day, if God's willing. Bye for now.
Yes, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you once again, especially for those of you just joining us now. Yes, our brother has spoken. It is absolutely wrong for anybody to hide under the name of the artifact to start throwing mouths at the palace. Very, very wrong. And this is what some people is actually doing now. They hide under this name of artifact because if you check for a long time now, they don't see anything where they want to talk to the palace. They don't try left, they don't try right, they don't know how they want to start. Immediately, this artifact issue just come. Many of them, they hide under the name of the artifact. They own their live stream. Some say that they support Obaseki. Me never see where Obaseki say, make una join me, make una go to the South Palace. Except say call una secretly, which I know Obaseki cannot do. Because any government in power, we empower anybody, make they go do such things. Somehow, someday, money where you give these people, they take do what they go do. If you finish, they will talk come out. So the biggest problem we have right now, who are these people under the shadow of this artifact insulting our palace? This is absolutely wrong. To the extent they went all the way either to collaborate or plan or give money to Vanguard and this day newspaper to fabricate a total lies on their article. They published it. A total lie, 100% lies. There's nothing like, oh, not true before. During the time they were writing it, there was some error or mistakes and all that. A total lie. Vanguard that a lot of people have respect for, a reputable source. A reputable source. You see, Nigeria is totally finished. Someone like me now, I work with a reputable source. Are you going to tell me now, for example, or okay, let's even start from this person, because if you check, I've not mentioned his name since, you know, we started talking. I've not mentioned his name. I have not showcased any of his video anywhere. Let's start from this person. The sharer of this video, they are also guilty of the crime. Do you know why? Because this person, the name alone is not reputable. The name alone is not legitimate. So you sharing what he's talking about, you need to be careful. Okay, let's go back to Vanguard. Vanguard that everybody trusted. It's just like, I'm in United Kingdom right now, right? It's just like BBC share something and I bring it here. Oh, my people, may be careful. See what BBC your talk this morning. Or CNN, for example. Then I come here. Oh, my people, CNN just announced this thing this morning. We need to be careful and all blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow, you know, here say CNN a lie, they lie. Kai, me personally, I will sue them because I will gain a lot of money. But who wants to sue Vanguard now? Who wants to sue this day newspaper? Now, so all of us go, your rant, talk. This day newspaper go like that. Vanguard newspaper go like that. Because if you sue these people, they will not even pay you. The only persons that can sue them have to be a high reputable personality that can sue them for these people to listen to you. For a commoner to say, let me go and sue them, they'll look you anyhow. Because see, I'm now waiting to NT80 tomorrow. When we know the lie, what the talk might be. Between you and I, you that is watching me right now, why is it that nobody have trust for NTA anymore? Every Nigerian stop trusting NTA after we got to know that the government have captured them. So my people, if anybody believes or they want to hide under the shadow of the artifacts, let them do it alone. Any platform they are using to insult our monarch, if I were to be you, don't participate there. Don't watch them. Don't share their videos. Don't. It is wrong. Since the Oba of Benin called for a press conference, a lot of people, especially the devilish ones, they got the opportunity to wake up and start fighting our monarch or the governor. On this platform, some people, they are angry because I didn't let them call into my show to insult the governor or the monarch. No, I told every one of you that you have every right to criticize the governor. You cannot insult. But you don't have any right to criticize our monarch at all. You don't. If you just want to call in to contribute, just contribute. I understand some of you say, no, you are being biased, but not on my platform. not on my platform. The way I was brought up by my own parents to know that no, in any circumstances, none, you see, none in any circumstances, I should look down on our palace. So I cannot break that rules because you want to contribute. If you want to contribute something that you know is not nice, you can do that contribution with your wife at home. You can do that contribution with your husband at home. Do it with your children in your house. You don't need to call into my show. I will not accept that. It's totally unacceptable. As we are speaking right now, this same video they are talking about, some people are already sharing it. Go to some platform on Facebook. You already see this video. Is already there. He's there. Now tell me. There was a video we did about 2 days ago where Vanguard mentioned something to do with the Igun. The next day, the chiefs came out to say, no, they are not part of it. That video was removed. Everything concerning that part was removed. What did I learn from that? One thing, that I cannot trust Vanguard and This Day newspaper anymore. It's just the truth. Anything I find there, I can't bring it to my screen no more. I suspected these people years ago, especially Vanguard. Vanguard, I'm talking to you people right now, whoever that is in charge. I suspected them. 2015, we were shooting a movie in Lagos, Lekki. 2015. I was surprised. The director of that movie said, oh, let me call Vanguard, make them come interview us. You know, more for put on for her. Maybe people say, no, say this movie go viral. I could say, because I visited Nigeria at that time. I was like, now so it's all easy. He said, yes, now I get friend for Vanguard now. You call him. You just carry phone. 2015. And Vanguard, you can quote me on this. You carry phone. You put on for you. You call him. He called the guy. Blah, 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 blah. That one asked us, okay, which location are they? So he tell our location. 2 hours or 3 hours later, the guy came with his camera. I was surprised. He started interviewing everybody. They negotiated the price first and started interviewing everybody. Everybody started talking. They did not investigate anything at that time. But the matter not too clear because I was like, oh, okay, not your easy like that for UK women they come from to just call a press people to just, you know, they need to be sure. Since that time, I now get to know that most of this interview you are getting from our celebrities and all that now plan work between some of them and the pressmen. So I believe this is what they did now. This Vanguard people and This Day. Vanguard and This Day, I don't even know the biggest. Now, what did they do with this? Whoever that went to talk to them, call them, pay them like 5,000, 10,000 naira, they all begin to write rubbish. That is why I stated on the video I did yesterday that they should investigate. Okay, yes. I didn't see the person there. Good morning, Madam Mila King. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, this person needs to be removed from this platform. You don't mean where to Edokido. You know, you need to be blocked. In fact, you need to be blocked because you don't mean where to Edokido. You need to be blocked. Apart from removing your, you need to be blocked on earth and in heaven. Yes, you have the block on earth And I want to block you in heaven now. Hold on. Let me also block you in heaven. You are gone forever. Like I said before, we have a policy right here. We have a policy. Nobody, whosoever, can call into this show or leave a comment to insult our monarch. Nobody. It's our policy. If you don't like it, open your own platform. If you think Nigeria Watch gets a very high policy, they need to bring it like someone called into our show the other day, trying to indoctrinate me into his own views, saying yes, you need to give people a chance to really talk. If you want to really talk, talk to your wife at home. Talk to your children. Call your papa for Nigeria. Talk to them. Call your mama. Call your grandfather, your village people. Not here. I cannot give you my platform to start talking anyhow you like. Insult the monarch. Although we know we can't control everybody. So people can call into your show and they start well. In the middle, they throw out this smelly thing that they're supposed to talk about. Then you don't cut them, but they don't talk them. That's it. You can't control everybody. But the offense is when you just allow the person to be talking and bringing down the image of our Benin Kingdom or the governor. I criticize the governor all the time on my platform. I can proudly say that I have more than, if I'm not mistaken, I have more than 30 videos on my platform where I've deeply criticized the governor of the state, but without no single insult. This is what I want some people to understand. You can criticize some people constructively because it's your right. Even me, I always say on this platform that you have right to criticize me, but you don't have right to insult me. So in case you don't know the meaning of between criticization and insulting somebody, then you have to do a research on that. Some people don't know the meaning. They just call in, I want to pass a message. During the time of you passing the message, you are insulting the person. And the worst part of it, you are not listening to yourself. The best practices of any speech is for you to be listening to yourself. As I'm talking to you people right now, I'm listening to myself. That's why you see in auditorium when some people are making speech or having a presentation, when they make a mistake, immediately they rectify it. You know why? Because they were listening to themselves. That's why you hear the word say, oh, sorry. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. They'll quickly rectify them. But if you're not listening to yourself, you're the talk, they go. Now, your neighbor can call you after 100 years or 200 years. Say, the video where you do 300 years ago, you make mistake before you can know. Because you were not listening to yourself. Although, as a human being, we all are bound to make a mistake. That's why you see, I don't know about the judicial system in Nigeria because, to be honest, a lot of things cannot actually be trusted in Nigeria. But in the United Kingdom, if you committed offense, you kill somebody, you've done anything that is offense, right? Anything we don't do. Now, you're supposed to go in maybe 10 years. If you are remorseful over your act, they could give you 7 years. They could even give you 5 years or 3 years. The jail term is supposed to be 10, right? Because your remorsefulness we make them to bring down the year 10. But if you are not remorseful after committing the crime, you are still very proud. But your jail term is supposed to be 10. They could give you 20 years. Do you know why it's like that in abroad? Because they know that a lot of people who have committed 1 or 2 crimes, it could not be their fault. Because they are human beings. You can never ever expect a human being to be perfect. Anybody who expects a human being to be perfect, you know that these people, they don't like you. Like I'm talking right now, you have one, I can say, some of you watching me right now, I can proudly say I have a minimum of 2 enemies watching me right now, waiting for me to make a mistake. Do you even know that the best patronizers of whatever you are doing are your enemies? If they were to be going to work and you're on live, they must make sure they watch you. If they missed your video, they must come back later to listen. You know what they are looking for? They are patiently waiting for you to fail so that they can cut that part and use it against you. They are called fault finders. Fault finders. That be their name. They are here. They are watching me now. Their wife go tell them now, say, food all ready for Danny. They not go. They are listening to you. They want you to make mistake. They will quickly screen record that place. During the time of the election, let me use this as a case study. During the time of the election between Pastor Sage Zeyamo and Governor Obaseki, do you know that not once, not twice, 3 times, it could be more, but they brought my attention to 3 videos that somebody screen recorded me while I was criticizing Governor Obaseki. Right? They sent it to Governor Obaseki. I was called. This video explainer. Then I sent the full video back to them. And they reverted back to me to say, oh, we understand now. But your enemies will not share the full video. Get this right. Your enemies. No. In fact, your enemies will never see anything good about you. If they want to talk about you, they are patiently waiting for where you don't make mistake. Every good thing you have been doing, your enemy will never see it. Some people normally say, oh, how do we identify our enemies? It's very easy. It's very, very easy. Anybody who always see the wrong side of you, that can never see the good side of you, is a total enemy. Or are you waiting for your enemy to kill you first before you know you have enemy? Your enemy to kill your child, your mother, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, before you know, say, oh, now my enemy. No. As you are going along, anybody, I repeat, could be your mother, could be your father, could be your brother, could be your child, could be your husband, your wife, anybody that cannot see the good side of you, or they can always see and emphasize and analyze is bad. They are your enemy. We have a caller this morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Can you turn down your system, please? Wait. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Your name, where you call us from?
My name is Julius. I'm calling from France. Najawash, you don't offend me well, and I make one contribute.
Oh, my brother, not your verse, not your verse. Talk to me. The way I will resume my life this morning. Talk to me.
I will tell you. See what you offend me.
Yes.
People when they write bad comments for your program,
yeah.
When they insult you, make you know they read that comment. You don't pass and finish. And you they offend me. Leave them, leave them, they crazy there.
Okay, my brother. Okay, thank you, my brother. God will bless you. You see now, I didn't even know what that brother wanted to talk about. He said I don't offend them. I said, talk to me now, life. It no matter. You have right to criticize me because me myself talking to you right now, I've never one day say I can't tell you say I perfect. He said, and he said, make they ignore the enemies on the comment section. Please, admins, whenever you see anybody comment is not right, block them on earth and in heaven. Not only on earth, block them on earth and in heaven, so that they will not have the opportunity to ever come here. If they open another proxy account, block it again. Because many of them don't wish where. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, good morning, Mr. Elvis.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Your name?
My name is Adolight. I just call, I beg. You they talk and say, as it shall be given. I beg, give me my blue jacket to go.
Who shall be blue jacket again, la?
I beg, Adolight. You go see for there. Adolight, give me my blue jacket.
Okay, I don't know where I want to see a blue jacket as out. You are talking in riddles.
My comments, they comment now. They comment.
Oh no, okay. I know, okay. I know record. Oh, no worry. I go check and because they are the concentrate. No worry. I go acknowledge all of you now.
That's why I say make I call, make we gather check and together. Give me my blue jacket.
Oh, we make I look for you.
Okay, later.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Okay, all right. Oh, thank you, everybody that's commenting right here. I'm not concentrating on the comment section, but I know I have people right there that can help me check what you guys are saying. Okay, do light wash. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Yes, you are right. Thank you so much. Mommy Diaspora, I can see you there. Israel Semota, I can see you. Madam Mila King, I can see you. Social Metro TV, I can see you. Saga Daddy, I can see you. Osa Francis, I can see you. Abraham, I can see you. Godwin Igile, I can see you. Thank you very much, everybody. Bemok na Hanvesa, I don't mention a name. Kesmon Jojo, I can see you right there. Thank you, Abraham. George, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. You know, thank you, my people. I appreciate you now. The truth of the matter be say, as I talking just now, your enemy, anybody close to you at all, that all they see is the bad thing you are doing. They can never see anything good about you. You don't need to waste your time trying to change them. You can never change them. They were planted into your life to disrupt and distract you. So it is your responsibility to uproot them out of your life permanently. Now look, a lot of people now, even the people we already know they are enemies of the palace. Many of them are now coming out, I'm fighting for my palace. Indirectly, they are not fighting for the palace because we have record about them. Yes. Indirectly, I won't fight for palace. I won't fight. No. Many of them are enemies. They still remain enemies of the palace. One needs to be careful what they are actually saying. So anybody who is sharing this particular video that everyone is talking about right now, please stop. Stop. It is wrong. You can never see a video like that on my platforms. It's not possible. Please stop. It's so painful, though. It's very, very painful that this artifact of a thing is now dividing the Edo people. It's very, very painful because you can see there's fight now. I said it from the beginning. I said it from the beginning that our Oba called for a press conference, but in that press conference, the Oba of Benin did not mentioned. I watched it. I listened to it. In fact, I watched it so many times. I could not see anywhere where our father mentioned, say, my Edo people or my Bini people or my children, make una help me go fight Obaseki. I not see him. All I could recall is where he said, please, make una pray for him. Maybe there's some misunderstanding somewhere. He was still calling him Mr. Governor. Yes. He was saying Mr. Governor. So my question is, you. So when they use your platform now, they insult Obaseki. They swear for him. They do this one. Who send you? Abi, you think say Obaseki no still get family? Who can send you now? Who send you? Obaseki no get family. You just said he no get family. And if you said the people they insult Obaseki now, none of the Oba proper family they inside. Oh. Me na Egbe Lamogun. Na Lamogun I this and now I greet in the morning. That's why I say for those of you that doesn't know me very well, do investigation who I am. Then you'll be surprised. I'm even more important than you that is ranting. Right? Despite that I'm a Belamogun, right? Oba get a proper family. Tell me any Eweka on type on for Facebook, you see Eweka family, right? You see Eweka will go flood, come and go full everywhere. None of them don't respond to this thing. So some of you can carry the tea for her. So who sent who now? It's a big question that I want to know. You want to talk for something, you don't want to talk. You know, say not be by senior. Let's say the get sense. Me now, a lot of you say I be small picking. Some of you now will be elderly ones now. You are not even handling this well. That means not be by age, person they get sense. Not be by age, person they get money. Not be by age, person they get what you supposed to get. You feel be senior for family, but you are totally useless. The last one might be the source of livelihood for the whole family. See now, division everywhere. Everybody is fighting themselves. Some people, it's so pathetic, though. I don't want to talk about some things. We have a policy on our platform. We can never respond to lunatics. We can never. Especially me, though. You can never see me come on live and say, okay, Naija Wash want to respond. I can never in my entire life. I'm bigger than you. Yes, you are watching me now. You are small. I'm bigger than you. I know say go pepper you, but I'm bigger than you. I can never respond to you on, on live stream. That makes me bigger than you. I will round up by saying anybody that can never see anything good about you, all they can see is bad. You have to be careful about these people. Even though you send them money, even though you buy a house, you give them. We've seen a different scenario where somebody just gifted somebody money. The next week or so, he started insulting the giver. It's happening. These are the proper enemies every one of you supposed to recognize. Still have a caller. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Naija Wash.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. My name is Charlie. I'm calling from Spain.
Sir. Okay, Mr. Charlie, talk to us, sir.
Yes, sir. Naija Wash.
Yes,
you
sir.
know the problem that we are really having. Just start.
Yeah.
Let me just see the truth and let the devil be ashamed.
Okay.
No need of insulting anybody. If we really have wisdom, we that in Euro country, we have traveled from Africa. We have seen how the European live.
Yeah.
We're supposed to imitate those people the way they live, but we are getting worse and worse. Not everybody, many of us. We are getting worse. Whatever do the can we in Nigeria? We don't even learn anything. We don't even send good things for people to learn. So, especially the media people. Do you know where we have problem? The history they kept from us from beginning.
Yeah.
The history that is the problem we are having in those states now. None of us know our history. They take it away from us. They didn't study, they didn't let us to know in school. The little one people know, maybe their parents who meet their granddaddy, grandmother, don't tell a few of it. That's the problem we're having today. Let me tell you why this problem is in Edo State now.
Yeah.
Before this guy came out, I don't want to make sure his name, you know.
Yeah.
Understand? He started in Oba. He now bring the history. Different people history started saying to everybody. Everybody started listening. My brother, I didn't lie you. It's from that guy I know about my history.
But why?
You know what I'm saying now?
But why?
Many people, I didn't know why they keep those history away from us. And before the other people started coming and they said, this guy already gained grant. Out of 100, he already have 99 people that listen to me about the history of Edo State, about the history of Isha, about the history of Auchi, about the history of Urubu, about the history, different history. He was teaching it. They say, this guy want to gain everywhere. Before the Benin Gorilla now started taking the history, no, this guy already won. That is the problem we are having now. Whether you come out tomorrow, started saying other history, they already picked that guy's history.
But sir, I will respond to this. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let me respond to this. I mentioned earlier on this particular video that your enemies have a lot of time to do a research about you. Okay, like I'm talking right now, sir. You know, oh, hello, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, as I'm talking right now, I have few of my enemies watching me right now. They have time. If they're supposed to go to work, they will not have time to go to work. They will not have time to eat. They will not have time to brush their teeth. So this is what your enemies can do. So when you are talking about this history of a thing, you do not know the history, or maybe me, myself, I don't know the history, but I'm telling you right now that your enemies have time to do a proper research about you or your history. That is their job, because they are patiently waiting for you to fail. I've said it before. You that have a good intention for Edo or Benin Kingdom, you don't go get the time to go to learn our history, because you don't already love the kingdom genuinely. Are you feeling me? Yes, but these devilish people, so if I tell you how many times they do research a day, how many people that they call a day to give them information, because this is what your enemy, that's how they were created. They are patiently waiting for you to fail. Once you fail, they will be rejoicing. So I think that will answer your question, sir.
That's true. He answered questions. He answered questions. But what I'm still really talking about, you see now when many of them doesn't respect our daddies, our mommy. That's why I talk about that history.
Yeah.
But many people are not angry. You understand? Oh, this thing was like this before, and we didn't know. Oh, before I didn't know anything about I didn't know anything about Ojiso. I'm not telling you like my brother. It's true that guy I know. I will hear it.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say, sir, we are not here to talk about our history. Okay, but now you are telling me that you now got the opportunity to hear more about our history from the enemies of the palace, right? Yeah, for me, I will not watch them talk less. I want to learn history from them. I'm not interested about our history. My dad brought me up to have respect and see the Oba of Benin as the second god on earth. My dad brought me up to have respect and see the Oba of Benin as the father of all Edo indigenes all over the world. That is enough for me. I don't need history. Are you there, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You understand? So for me, I don't need history because I have time. I need to use my time to do every other thing. The logic here is simple. Respect your kingdom. Respect your elders. Respect your father, your mother. Anybody that is older than you, respect them. Approach them with respect and dignity. That's all. We don't need history. So if you think that our enemies are not telling us our history now, I will not watch them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it.
Yes, you are saying it's true, but the truth of the matter, let me just put you for the truth of the matter. It's just like as we are
Just round up, sir. 30 seconds.
As we are having our children in Europe, you see like the Igbos.
Yeah.
Any other children you meet, they speak Igbos. They tell them they have to speak Igbo. But with the Benin, it's only few of us, our children can speak Benin.
Okay, you cannot blame Benin Kingdom for that. You should blame the parents for that.
That's what I'm saying. It's what we say we give to our children, they will know.
Yes.
You see, and when those children grow up, maybe they cannot speak Benin. They are going to blame their parents because from beginning they didn't teach them how to speak Benin. Or maybe on that person they also look, we are from Benin. This is your language. This is your language. We say, wow, my parents did not even teach me how to speak Italy.
Even in Benin, sir, even in Benin City there or Edo State right there, we have some parents, you know, some parents are there who is teaching their children only English. In Benin City there, some parents are there. They have never spoken Benin language to their children one day. So not only the people that live in diaspora. So that blame should go directly to the parents, not our kingdom. Because some parents are very reluctant. They are very, very reluctant to tell their children the important things about their kingdom. For me, you don't need to go in depth. For me, the only...
That is true.
Yes.
The problem we're having from many of our parents, you understand?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, so, you understand? Like me now, the way my father brought me up, I can never insult my senior. No way. No, we don't. Nothing that will happen. I will open my mouth to insult my senior. Even though I did not, even though I senior you, I can never even insult you.
Exactly.
You will repeat.
Exactly.
You say
some people just come online, sir. Some people come online thinking that, yes, it is their responsibility or it is their, how do I put it on? You know, it is their right for you to respect them. How does that work? Respect supposed to be earned. You shouldn't just wake up one day and tell your neighbor, say, you must be respecting me. How does that work? It doesn't.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
So look at you now. You called in. I called you, sir. Right?
Yes.
And you said you also... Exactly. You reciprocated. You reciprocated by saying, good morning, Mr. Niger Watch. You see? It's all about give and take. Why some people will call it on this show, I'll say, good morning, sir. Tell us your name and all. They'll be saying, Evis, like they are my father. You see? So not be everybody get this sense like that.
That's true.
So the way we bring up our children is our responsibility as the parents. We shouldn't blame any kingdom for it. Thank you very much, sir.
That is true, sir. That is true. But what I want to advise our people, say the media people, please, they should not be insulting the palace or insulting the governor. No.
There are people, sir, there's something you are still not getting. The people hiding under this thing for this to happen, they are here on social media with you. In fact, you are following some of them, but they have a mask. They have a mask. They are pretending. Everybody knows these people. They have a mask. They are pretending, but they are the one pushing, indoctrinating these people to be doing what they are doing. Go in depth to investigate them. You get to know that these people coming on live to attack people, to do one or two things, they have hands in this thing that is currently going on.
Yes, that is true. That is true, sir. That is true, sir. That is true. But they will be pretending they are fighting for the palace.
Exactly. Exactly.
The problem that the palace is having. Because our king did not call you to go and fight for him.
God bless you.
People. We should learn how to respect, please. Even though we are in Europe, we should learn how to respect the palace. Whether you are from Ishan, whether you are from Isoko, whether you are from Auchi, whether you are from Ekuma, whether anywhere you come from, please let us respect our daddies. Because whatsoever we sow, we must surely repeat. Because when you disrespect your daddies, so your children also disrespect you.
Exactly.
Anywhere. party the truth. That's
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Right, my people. It is easy. If you get children, your children know they speak Benin, blame yourself. Not go blame our Benin kingdom for that one. If you get children, your children know they respect you, blame yourself. Right? If you get children, so there's what we call responsibilities. Right? I cannot carry my own responsibility. I can't give you where they wash me. So no, you get your own, I get my own. Our Benin kingdom get their own. Our Oba of Benin get his own. The governor get his own. President get his own. Even our creator, our God Almighty get his own. Like make me and you the wrong, they go meet him for his own, go kneel down, with they beg him for one or two things. Because we believe that it's responsibility to look after us, right? As you be parent, it's also your responsibility to look after your own children, to talk to them, to bring them up how you want them to be. So please, my people, like I said before, I respect everybody on my platform. If you want to contribute, please, I respect you, also respect me. Follow the rules. We have rules. And our rules is non-negotiable. You cannot call here to insult anybody. See the gentleman that just finished talking right now? He did not insult anybody. He came to ask a question, and he added so much respect to that question. And he also gave me time to answer the question. Not you that will just call in. Now you want to ask this question. Now you want to ask now. No, calm down. You can say anything you want, but don't insult. Don't be disrespectful. Thank you, my people. I appreciate every one of you for joining us this morning. We're coming back again. Immediately I end this because I have another video I'm going to use to educate you guys for what is currently going on. It could help you not to fall a victim. So I'm going to talk about that when I'm done. But although I not put number for this screen, no. And people just store my number for their phone. I the call. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where you calling us from?
Mr. Najawas.
My brother.
Lovely brother.
What's up, my brother?
Brother, we used to brag in social media.
Thank you. He said,
with you,
he said, thank you, my brother.
Frank calling from Italy.
Oh, thank you, my brother Frank. Talk to me.
My brother, make I just use pidgin English.
Yes, use pidgin to talk to us.
Mr. Najawas, you see, everybody they talk in your own opinion, you understand?
Yes.
Waiting me, I see there, our father, not great father, not be father where they say they do stick, you understand?
Exactly.
Also with our governor, we respect our governor because if not be say I will do Najawas.
Yes. Yes.
You understand? If man not the Banedo, our governor no go do that seat today. You understand?
Exactly.
We need people, all of us will come together, we put our governor there.
Yes.
You understand? But now when our father don't talk, now beg we will still beg our governor. No, this will not be by force. We will still beg him, I beg, make it still do for waiting our father talk. Make it not just follow this one. Advisor, you know, the advisor still they cause all these things.
Yes.
Now waiting me as this see there. Make it not follow advisor mouth. Make I will take God and our ancestors say beggar. Make it agree with our father. Because now only that kid on I will get to Mr. Najawas.
My brother, me I believe say he go agree with our father very soon. And many people will be put to shame.
By his grace.
Yes.
Now so, I beg. Make I still beg, use this opportunity to say beg and do. I beg. My Benin people, my Edo people, whether Isha, whether Isako, whether anywhere you come from, I beg. No will take them easy. Everything when it go up, it must come down. They know the truck so go up, will not come down.
Exactly.
Everything will come down. I beg again, Mr. Najawas.
Yes.
That you get one video where you see the share for social media.
Okay.
Make anybody say you be Benin person, make they not share that video. You get one video when one Isha boy do.
No, not talk about the person and not mention the person name. We don't already talk he name not your water at all.
I don't even know his name. I know they say people make anybody not share that video at all.
Yes.
Now what I don't even know his name. Just talking. I just see him. I just pass him. I don't even know say now our powers now the enemy they throw man they give. Now we thank God for everything.
Thank you, my brother.
We don't know who love our
exactly.
We don't know who love our governor. You understand?
Exactly.
We thank God for everything.
Thank you.
Pray everything will be okay in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. My people, I think that's our last caller. We'll not put number for here. It's just that many of our good Nigeria Watch family, they get our number for their phone. They store them. And those one are the people who wish you well. Those your enemies. You they watch me now. Yes, I know say they watch me. Enemy now you be. People like Una. The only reason why you dey here, you're the wait. You they look my lips. I make mistake. You know, even though I even make mistake right now. The level where I get with our kingdom, it will pass you. Yes, you will be the enemy where they look me so. For example, say I don't make mistake because there's differences between mistake. There's something we call a deliberate and indeliberate, right? Deliberate act and indeliberate act. There's difference between them. Say, this person a mistake, no problem. You know, hold on. We have someone calling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, good morning, sir. I'm calling from Italy.
Yes, what will be your name?
Good morning. So, I wanted to ask a question. I just keep imagining myself. Why is it that some people are hiding under some people are God? It's in time. Why is it that people don't just like the palace?
Yeah.
And they are showing it very clear that yes, this hatred has been there for long. Just that they were scared to say it. Since that idiot from Germany has been saying it on live today, people now have the courage and the power to come out and start saying rubbish.
Yes. They don't insult anybody, my brother. Don't insult anybody. The truth of the matter. Yes, the truth of the matter is, I have what you are saying right now, or the question you are asking right now, I've already addressed it on this same video. Some people were patiently waiting for something that would trigger them to talk about or talk anyhow about our palace or even the governor. So this artifact thing came up, then many of them can't get the opportunity to talk anyhow they like, and they are still talking anyhow they like. Some of them are coming up now to attack maybe someone like you, or attack someone like me, or attack the palace or governor, or in the name of this artifact. So I understand what you are saying, my brother, but you should ignore people like that. You shouldn't watch their video. You shouldn't share their videos.
No, one thing I've come to realize that even our Oba is a human being. Everybody must not like him. That's the way life is.
He's a human being.
Like
yes.
Everybody must not love him. Everybody must just do it. That is what I'm using to console myself, because the thing is very painful. Even Benin man will be coming out to say, man, it's very painful. If your last tribe should do that, it won't be very, very painful to me. But you as a Benin man, you will come out and start saying rubbish about your palace.
He's so bad.
Pride.
He's so bad. Now, people, they engineer them, my brother. This is what I'm still saying. That same people who they wash, they carry juice and wine till they wash. Some of them, they tell them, no worry, everything will start to the review very soon. That's when we'll get to know who is behind all these things. Remember, say, if you pay killer, may go keep Percy for you. The day where they go catch that killer, some of them will come, they confess. They'll come all the audio we play, go give them. How you take write to them, how you take talk to them, how where una see, where una meet and everything. You go come the review. But the time where you they plan with these people in your mind, you think say you they plan where you are the best planner on earth. They're not go feel no forever. Saying I mean they behind. My brother, nothing hidden under the sun. You understand? Nothing.
As Benin man and Benin woman do sad rich for this social media. Benin man never insult anybody king one say you're king or you're a no-gay. They can't give power to Issa. Issa don't be
My brother, my brother. The truth is that the
emancipation guy, when they talk, he can't get on that Issa when he come out.
No mention people name. Might tell you one thing, my brother. One Issa person don't make mistake. Now, not me, see me we generalize. You understand?
Don't be this one. Don't let this one down to one. I say one boy attack Benin emancipation, and this is a Benin emancipation guy. He attack him. Now the same thing he talk about the palace.
And a Issa person as well, right?
Issa person as well.
But still, we can still not generalize. They get a few people that is bad inside the family, and then they reveal and they expose themselves. So, you understand? The only thing I can say.
That idiot from Jeremy start as one person now. Now it don't increase. These people just start now. Before you know, one and now 2 me don't see now. 2 don't come out now. Before you know, it will be 3. Will be 4.
The one way they journey so na CS, huh?
No, the one they Jeremy not be our own brother when they touch me now, but to be good.
Okay, I know. Okay, not mention that person's name. I know the person they talk. That one are their president now. Now the president of all the enemies of the palace. Now that one be.
Even the Essa say very soon I go even the best saying very soon I go join hand with them the idiots. Make it a blast.
My brother, like I said before, we shouldn't watch these people or share their videos. That's it.
But the thing is very, very painful.
And
we need to start garage. You never cause anybody say a no gay. You are no gay this one, you no gay do that one. You're being never cause person.
Thank you, my brother. More we still talk to another person. I understand your pains. Calm down, okay? Thank you, my lovely brother. God bless you. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good morning, Josh. I'm Joseph. I'm calling from Deutschland.
Oh, Mr. Joseph. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Thank God.
Go ahead, talk to us, sir.
You see, when you are responding to irrelevant person, you make such person relevant.
Yes.
Because the Englishman said bad word to bad rubbish. You see, those people that are watching people saying nonsense against the palace, they are the one promoting these persons. If anybody...
Hello, sir. We lost that man there. Mr. Joseph, hello. Mr. Joseph, you have to cut it and call back, please. Hello, we were not hearing you at all.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now, yes.
I said if anybody cannot watch their video or view or like their video,
yeah,
you will see that they will reluctantly by themselves sit at home and stop doing this nonsense.
Exactly.
Just like that caller that called and begin to say something about our history. Our history is not taught on social media. We have a great respect for our history. If somebody like me, I have a child. My child, I taught my child speak Edo language.
Yeah.
Not even English language. In my house, when she's at home, she learn Edo language. When she she learn Dutch language. So English language, I communicate with Edo and English language. If my daughter want to learn English language, it's all less for her. When she grow up, she can decide language or not. But now, as she's growing up, what I want her to grab is my language. That's his language.
Yeah.
That's why I communicate with her with my language. If anybody cannot communicate with his language, that is the fault of the parents or the guardians. So for anybody to be putting blame on the palace, the person is getting it wrong. Let me tell you, my brother, it does not take money to do right thing.
Yes.
It takes your conscience as a person to do the right thing. That is why some person in your program, I did not call him because I don't want to be responding to such issue. Some person was saying that a lot of Edo person, at first he said Edo people, Edo men are women rapper. You now corrected him that he should not say that. That is some persons, not all men.
Yes.
That was arrant nonsense that person was saying.
Yeah.
The reason why that person was saying that word, because he said we cannot get somebody like Nnamdi Kanu or Sodegbo in Edo. Let me tell you, that is not true. Edo cannot fight. Edo does not fight. Let me use that word. Does not fight endless fight or unfruitful fight. A fight that cannot yield any good news. Edo does not embark in such fight. It has fought a lot of fight for Nigeria that brought good news to the Nigeria as a whole, not just Edo land. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
The democracy, the independence we are enjoying today, it was Edo person, Anthony Nauro, that brought it up in the House of Assembly. Even though people were against him, but today we are enjoying democracy in Edo land. Sorry, independence in Edo land, in Nigeria as a whole. So that alone is enough to say Edo can fight a fruitful and a very, what's it called, a benefited fight that can benefit everybody. If I don't mean Nigeria today to share away from Nigeria, that is the day Nigeria will divide to any pieces it will divide to. But Edo does not want to do that because they see no reason why they should do that for now. And number two, anybody that said because of hungry or because of what he will gain from the enemy, he decided to be fellowshipping with the enemy against his parents. That person does not know the word of his parents. That is it. That is the only word I will say to those who are watching, those people that are throwing their man to the palace. They should learn to do the right thing, not to hide under the influence of this person is teaching the history of Edo. That person that you fed that is teaching the history of Edo in social media is doing it for his own benefit, and he's not teaching the right thing. He's teaching what he can benefit because of the reason why he came to social media, just to bring down the palace. That is the reason, not because he wants to really teach the history of Benin. If you should ask such person what the real history of Benin say, he cannot narrate it. He cannot tell you that is the truth. Because he just wants his benefit. That is what is going on. Those are propaganda people against the palace.
Yeah.
So
thank you, sir.
I think those people that is listening to them, that is promoting them, watching them, sharing their view or viewing their so-called video, that is the people that is promoting them to do all these things. They are the one that is energizing them. Let me tell you, Naija Watch, my brother, as you are alive now, if you are seeing nobody watching you, if you are not doing the right thing, I think people will not watch you. If nobody watch you today or nobody watch you tomorrow, I think you will kindly advise yourself to desist from coming online.
Exactly.
That is the truth. That is the fact.
Yeah.
Because they are not promoting these people because they felt this person is selling them the right thing, of which is not right. That is not the right way to go. For the artifact issue, I think the governor need to go to the palace and the same way, let me tell you, the same way he went to the palace during the electoral campaign time, let him go to the palace and settle his differences with the palace. He does not need, the palace or the governor does not need the public to settle any issue between the governor and the palace or
Yes.
the Oba. Oba is the father to the governor. The governor is a son to the Oba. So if they have any difference, it is just different between son and father. They should settle it between themselves. That is my advice.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Joseph. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, my people, 1 minute. I just want to sort this out, then we'll call it a day. All right, my people, thank you very much for your time with us. I think we are done for this now because I don't want us to stretch it. Thank you, everyone who contributed. Thank you, Mr. Joseph, for that last calling. Thank you. Social Metro TV, I can see you there. Thank you for joining. I can see my sister Evelyn Ago. Evelyn Ago say go follow me. Don't worry, I'm good. Thank you. Jolly Sibo, I see you right there. Joy Asemuta, thank you very much for your time and everything you are writing there. You are very, very right. You know, just that we don't give them attention at all. Messi Eribo, thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much. Thank you, my people. We'll come back again later on. Make we end this one right now. Now, remember, I said today, not Tuesday, so now still happy new week. But when I remember, I said time not to day like that. If you have time, utilize it properly for yourself. Take care, my people. I'll be coming back again later. God bless you all.